Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to show you this cool gold coin I have. This thing is pretty neat. I've got a few of them here. These gold coins, and I mean, these things are worth close to $2,000 a piece. I mean, you can. They're worth a lot of money, but I mean, is anybody actually willing to pay some money for this? I mean, I don't know. Let's, these are real. Everybody can see that they're real, except when you get a little closer and actually look, I mean, that doesn't seem like real gold. It's definitely gold on the outside. Looks like gold to me. Looks like gold. Got big stacks of gold. If I showed you Bitcoin that was in a wallet on a Block Explorer right now, that Bitcoin would be there. I might not have access to it because I don't own that private key, but that Bitcoin is verifiably there, and that's verifiably Bitcoin because the confirmation, the validation of the Bitcoin is in the transaction itself. That's something that hasn't happened across any other currency, medium of exchange, or ability to verify legitimately that your money is real. And with Bitcoin, that's the first time that it's capable to do that. With gold, you can't do that. You can't verify it unless you're physically testing it. And even then, you have to be the person physically testing it, because I could physically test this, and if it had a real gold plate on the outside on video, this would fool some people into believing it's real gold when it's absolute chocolate. And I feel like there's a lot of people who don't understand how valuable Bitcoin is simply for that property alone of being able to verify the authenticity within the transaction itself. Because if it's not a valid Bitcoin, the transaction doesn't go through from the start. The miners won't accept it. But you can buy these bags of coins, of gold coins, and I can get on this video and stand over here and say, I've got a big stack of gold coins, and unless you know these were chocolate ahead of time and I told you, I mean, obviously people would be calling fake anyway just for having a bunch of gold coins. But there's no real way to verify like there is with Bitcoin. And I think that that's like one of the main things that Peter Schiff and gold proponents really aren't taking into account, is just the verification process. Now, I have owned a tiny amount of gold before. I think it was like a 1/10 of 1 ounce of a gold coin one time or something. And even that, it was like in a sleeve that was graded from like an official company, and the people were still like hesitant in trying to verify when I went to sell it, because I held it for 5-6 years and it did nothing, and then I put it into Bitcoin and it 5x'd in 1 year. So it's like everything lends itself to being Bitcoin, and Bitcoin being real, and the real McCoy, while gold seems to be the old tradition, but it's often impersonated and easily impersonated, especially when you're not in a physical form with somebody. You can fool them anything, anytime. So I just want to put that out there, that Bitcoin is verifiable, gold is not. I put more trust into something that I can verify anytime, anywhere, any place, rather than if I have to break a gold coin to make sure and test it, that make sure that it's real gold. You know, the choice is pretty obvious. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.